To move on to another idea, this whole matter of one's personal worth, self-esteem, self-worth, where do you get it from? Do you get it from success in your work? Do you get it from having a lot of money? Do you get it from attracting a lot of men if you're a woman, or a lot of women if you are a man? How fragile that is. How transitory. And when we talk about self-worth, are we not talking really about how we are reflected in the mirrors of other people's minds? Do we need to depend on that? One understands one's worth, again, a way of talking, when one no longer identifies or defines oneself in terms of these transient things. One no longer does that. I'm not beautiful because everyone says I'm beautiful. I'm really neither beautiful nor ugly. These are things that come and go. I could be suddenly transformed into a very ugly creature tomorrow. But I is still I. And then again, after plastic surgery, I become beautiful. Does the I really become beautiful? See, you'll need to give a lot of time to reflect on these things. I've sort of thrown them at you in rapid succession. But if you would take time out to understand what I have been saying, to dwell on it, you have a gold mine there. I know, because when I stumbled upon these things, what a treasure I discovered. And to summarize some of that stuff I was giving you this morning, I put it in a simple sentence. Pleasant experiences make life delightful. Painful experiences lead to growth. Pleasant experiences make life delightful. They don't lead to growth in themselves. What leads to growth is painful experiences. Suffering points up an area in you where you have not yet grown, where you need to grow and be transformed and changed. Just as physical pain points to an illness in your body. If you would know how to use that suffering, oh, how you would grow. Let's limit ourselves for the time being to psychological suffering, to all those negative emotions. Don't waste a single one of them. I told you this morning in that 4-point program what you could do with these emotions. That disappointment you experience when events don't turn out as you wanted them to. Watch that. What does that say about you? But without condemnation, or you're going to get caught up in self-hate now, or self-dislike. Observe it as you would in another person. Look at that disappointment. That depression you experience when you are criticized. What does that say about you? How much you will learn. That anxiety you experience. That worry. Ever heard about the guy who says worry doesn't help? It certainly does. Every time I worry about something, it doesn't happen. So it certainly helped him. Or the other one who says, the neurotic is a person who worries about something that did not happen in the past. Not like us normal people who worry about things that will not happen in the future. That's it. That worry, that anxiety, what does it say about you? What's happening to you? So if you would use this negative feeling, every negative feeling, every psychological suffering for awareness, for understanding, for dissociating from the feeling and watching it from outside. In the beginning, the depression will still be there, but you will have cut your connection with it. Gradually, you will understand the depression. as you understand it, it will keep coming less frequently and will disappear altogether. Maybe, but by that time it won't matter too much. Before enlightenment, I used to be depressed. After enlightenment, I continue to be depressed. Wakefulness, that's where you are likely to get gradually or rapidly or suddenly. The state of wakefulness, which is the state where you drop desires, but remember what I said I meant by desire. Craving, meaning unless I get what I desire, I refuse to be happy. I've made my happiness depend on the fulfillment of this desire.